Racked with financial challenges, and coming off a roller coaster season of lackluster attendance at UCLA football games, the Rose Bowl Stadium on Saturday night was a sight for sore eyes. It was jumping, its vibrant old self, basking in the shadow of the San Gabriels. As Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo said Saturday, the place was alive and vibrant and hosting two of the country's greatest college football programs. A great day for Pasadena, he added. The home team, the Bruins, lost 48-45 in a thrilling game to the Trojans, who kept their college playoff ambitions alive. But the more than 70,000 fans who packed into the 100-year-old arena for the classic crosstown battle Saturday night sparked a moment of relevancy for a jewel of a stadium struggling to get by at a time when the shadow of the multi-billion-dollar, high-tech behemoth of SoFi is ever expanding down. Yes, the teams needed a win. But so did the Rose Bowl itself. For Gordo, it got it after a difficult 3 years for the stadium and the city's ownership of it. For starters, this is the first time the Bruins have played the Trojans in the Rose Bowl since 2020. This season's game had an expected crowd of more than 70,000, a stark contrast to the crowdless game played at the stadium during the pandemic-shortened season. No one saw that a worldwide pandemic would cripple a booming California economy. Among the economic carnage was a hard-hit Rose Bowl, just a few years after completing a costly renovation. What had been a self-sustaining enterprise owned by the city would soon become the subject of heated debate in Pasadena City Council meetings over its debt and dwindling balance sheet. In April 2021, the operating budget for fiscal year 2021 to 2022 reflected a net operating loss of $3.9 million, leaving an available cash balance of nearly $4.3 million. The pandemic only exacerbated the problem, created debt obligations that according to one consulting firm's report became the greatest weight on financial projections for the stadium. Ultimately, the city would have to dip into its general fund to keep things afloat. The city made approximately $11.5 million in debt service payments in fiscal year 2021, with additional payouts projected. And as the debt service payments increased, so would the stadium's revenue gaps, which early estimates ranged from $5.4 million to $7.7 million per year for the next several years, according to records. All the while, not all were convinced the cost was worth the investment in a city-owned stadium, especially taking into account increasing security costs and the continuing capital improvement needs of an aging stadium. Pasadena's City Council pondered whether the Rose Bowl should be sold or leased to a private operator since the 100-year-old stadium was facing more than $200 million in outstanding debt.